Okay, so right now we're at the peak of the yearly gray whale migration heading south, right past our shores. It's also peak research time for a local team of whale scientists who shared with us what they're learning from their unique vantage point in the sky.
Gray whales off the Southern California coast in mid-migration, an image from the air we rarely get to see.
I think that offshore, this is when the action is.
Wayne Perryman, a senior whale researcher with the Southwest Fisheries Science Center in La Jolla, leads an aerial photo team from this plane. We spoke to him by phone in between flights.
We want to sample early in the migration, we want to sample the peak, and we want to sample the tail end of the migration.
Which means from early January to early February, they capture beautiful images that provide valuable ways to measure how the whales are doing.
And you can see how wide she is there.
Dave Weller is part of the whale research team and shows how the photos allow them to take measurements to check for things like pregnancy and whether the population is well fed.
But what we're looking for is that trend over time to ensure that nothing has changed over the past decade.
Researchers say the trend is that gray whales are thriving, roughly 20,000 strong. One possible reason why some have ventured close, like this juvenile gray whale spotted in Mission Bay recently. But Weller says there's a simpler reason.
They're curious. Gray whales are curious, so they explore bays and other areas.
And more scientists say they've seen calves born during the migration, which starts around the Arctic seas and extends all the way down to the calving areas off the coast of Baja California, Mexico. Nearly 900 calves counted last year. Wayne Perryman says while they take to the air for their research, it's the whales that actually make their jobs easier.
Because these animals integrate climate change and then swim down here, we can ask some pretty interesting questions at relatively low cost.
The research team says from about mid-April to June, the gray whales will start to head back up north to start the cycle all over again.